Hello, my name's Steve Pye. I'm a lead generation specialist, and we're looking today at Google My Business 4.0. This is video presentation number 3 of a series of 15. Google My Business features critical for every local business is the topic today. Google My Business GMB is no longer optional. It's an essential part of any business's online presence and often the first place customers look for up-to-date information about your company. In the age of COVID-19, this is truer now than ever. In this video, we'll discuss some prominent features of Google My Business that every single local business needs to use to the fullest. So we'll start with category and description. Your Google My Business primary category is probably the single most important factor in where you rank for a particular search term in your area. It helps Google to understand the core of your business so that it can surface your Google My Business listing for the most relevant search terms. Here's where users can see your primary category when they find your GMB listing through a local or a branded search. So as you can see in the image there on Bright Local, beyond the singularly primary category are secondary or additional categories, which provide additional details of your business type and services. These are particularly useful if you offer some service that perhaps sit outside the usual offerings of the primary category. As your category is so important to appearing in the right searches, it's worth testing it for a time in order to ensure you're on the money. Develop a list of 5 or so suitable primary categories and change it each week until you've tested them all. Provided you're looking at enough data, you'll be able to see which category led to the most appearances in search. It couldn't be easier to change your GMB categories. Simply log into your GMB account, click Info, and then click the pencil edit icon shown above, or below, or at the side here. As for your business description, this can be updated on the same page as your category. And while it doesn't have an impact on your rankings, it is a great way for you to tell your audience what makes your business unique. So we'll move on now to number 2, which is your reviews. In order to compete in local search reviews, they are really critical to your business. Your online reputation makes up 16% of the individual ranking factors that experts believe Google focuses on for local search. And this figure has risen significantly over the last few years. But entirely beside the rankings benefits, there's a clear case for focusing on reviews in order to inform and please your customers, along with trying to receive positive reviews to boost your star rating. The thing is to focus on is your review velocity, or rather the speed and the frequency with which you receive new reviews. Now, it's also important to note that reviews could kill your business, negative reviews. So what I would suggest as well is for you to monitor any negative reviews and respond to them in a professional manner. So if someone is criticizing your service or product and they're making a meal of it on Google reviews, just respond in a polite, professional manner that you will discuss it offline with them and to address their concerns. Don't say anything more than that. Don't get into an argument online with your reviews. It could kill your reputation just by arguing. Photographs, images. Photographs or images on your GMB listing can be uploaded by the business owner, i.e. you, or customers of the business. Customers are often asked to add photographs when they leave a review. And while some offer a glorious glimpse in what you offer, many don't provide the best first impression. So you should regularly check your GMB listing to make sure that submitted photos follow those guidelines, and request removal, which can take several days if you see something that contravenes them. Number 4 is attributes. Now, attributes are an evolving part of the information Google collects and displays about your business. They come in the form of simple statements or phrases that provide details about businesses in a way that makes it easy for searchers and Google Maps app users to make faster decisions. These attributes are used to surface the right businesses for people looking for specific attributes in their search, e.g., dog friendly when searching for pubs or bars. And they display on the business Google My Business profile so users can see those type of key elements of the business with ease. There are two types of attributes, factual and subjective attributes. As the name suggests, factual attributes are facts about the business that can't really be quibbled with, e.g. outdoor seating or women-led. These can be set by the business in your Google My Business settings, and the attributes available will be determined by your business category. Subjective attributes, on the other hand, are things that your customers have said about your business. These come from Google Maps users who are often asked via the app which attributes apply to businesses after they've used them. The only way to influence these is to be the thing they've asked about. For example, if you want the cozy attribute, you'd better make sure the atmosphere at your restaurant or bar really is cozy, for example. So number 5 is posts. Google Posts have been around for a while now, but the opportunities they present are in abundance. Each post is a simple box on your profile containing an image, some text, and a call to action, and they're usually around the same length as a tweet. They're there to allow you to make announcements about new products, services, or even just be a bit social. Number 6, Q&A, questions and answers. Q&As on Google My Business profiles are, at best, an untapped opportunity to engage with your audience and to answer common questions, and at worst, a significant risk to your brand if not managed carefully. Create your own FAQs by asking and answering key questions about your services and products. You do this via the profile itself, not the back end of GMB. If you're not carefully monitoring Q&A and answering questions regularly, some super helpful local guide might come along and answer them for you. And the last thing you want is that. And here's an example. Do they sell Kiehl's products in the Knightsbridge store? And someone's responded. So you really have to stay on top of that. Number 7 is suggest and edit. The suggest and edit link on Google My Business profiles is a crucial one for anyone in an industry that sees lots of what's known as name spam among its competitors. Name spam occurs when a business decides to break Google's guidelines and fill its Google My Business business name with keywords denoting services, locations, and other qualitative statements, giving it an artificial and often temporary boost to local rankings for searches, including these phrases. Simply visit the spammy business in question, click Suggest and Edit, and write what the business should be called. The business name on their website is often the best place to find their official business name. Google My Business Insights. Finally, let's look at the Performance Data Center of Google My Business, the Insights section. While it's not considered to be 100% accurate, the various performance metrics provided a good sense of the direction your profile is heading in, as you can see there in the dashboard. For example, you can see from where and how profile viewers find your business. Is it through a Google search or the Maps app? Is it from a general search query or a specific search for your brand name? And find out what actions people are taking when they interact with your profile, be that clicking a link on your website, making an in-app directions request, or even clicking to call you. Analysing how they're performing in these areas, monitoring the data alongside any improvements you make or tests you run in any of the GMB features mentioned above, gives you a great idea of what's working and what's not. Unless your photos are looking lush, your reviews rave about you, your posts are performing well, and your audience's questions are all answered, there's far less chance of a potential customer clicking on your profile above a competitor's. So get stuck into these Google My Business features today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video lesson. Thank you.